How to cook the perfect restaurant-style steak at home. Love a tomahawk steak? Tonight, you're not just making dinner, you're mastering the art of the perfect steak. Rich, tender, juicy, just like the pros do it. In this video, you'll learn everything you need to know to create a steak that's absolutely unforgettable. From choosing the perfect cut to preparing and seasoning it just right. We'll cover the cooking technique, pan-seared and oven-finished, and even the importance of rest time, plating, and pairing it with the perfect sides and wine pairing specific to the cut of steak. When it comes to steak, the right cut makes all the difference. Marbling, thickness, and the grade of beef. These are the key factors that determine flavor, tenderness, and overall quality. Oh, and here's a tip. Look for USDA Prime for restaurant quality results. Preparing your steak is just as important as cooking it. Dry brining is a game changer, helping to lock in flavor and create a perfect crust. Balance is key when it comes to salt and pepper, and hey, if you're feeling adventurous, you can always try an optional rub to add a unique twist. Alright, let's get into the cooking process. Today, we're diving into two popular methods for cooking the perfect steak, the reverse sear and the pan sear with oven finish. Both techniques are fantastic for achieving a tender, juicy steak with a flavorful crust. Whether you're a seasoned chef or just starting out, these methods are approachable and deliver restaurant-quality results right in your own kitchen. To reverse sear, start by slowly cooking the steak in the oven at a low temperature until it's just about done. This method ensures even cooking throughout the steak, which is especially useful for thicker cuts. By gently bringing the steak up to temperature, you avoid overcooking the outer layers while the inside remains underdone. It's a foolproof way to achieve that perfect edge-to-edge doneness. Once the steak is nearly cooked, it's time to finish it off in a hot pan. This step is where the magic happens. The high heat creates a beautiful golden brown crust that locks in the juices and adds a rich, savory flavor. Make sure your pan is preheated and use a high smoke point oil like avocado or canola oil to prevent burning. Sear each side for about 1 to 2 minutes until you achieve that irresistible crust. For pan searing and oven finishing, you'll want to start by searing the steak in a hot pan first. This method is great for thinner cuts or when you're short on time. The initial sear locks in the flavor and gives the steak a head start on cooking. Be sure to press the steak gently against the pan to ensure even contact and a uniform crust. After searing, transfer the steak to a preheated oven to gently cook through. This step allows the steak to finish cooking evenly without the risk of burning the crust. Use an oven-safe pan or transfer the steak to a baking tray. Keep an eye on the internal temperature to ensure you don't overcook it. This method is versatile and works well for a variety of steak cuts. Oh, and remember, for medium rare, aim for an internal temperature of 130 to 135 degrees Fahrenheit. A meat thermometer is your best friend here. Insert it into the thickest part of the steak for an accurate reading. Once you've hit your desired temperature, let the steak rest for 5 to 10 minutes before slicing. This allows the juices to redistribute, giving you a tender, flavorful bite every time. And there you have it. 2 techniques to elevate your steak game to the next level. Now here's a step that's often overlooked, but honestly, it's so important. After cooking, let your steak rest for at least 5 to 7 minutes. This allows carryover cooking to finish the job and helps all those delicious juices redistribute evenly. Trust me, it makes a world of difference. Now, let's elevate your steak dinner to the next level with the perfect wine pairing. Imagine this. An elegant table setup with crisp white linens, sparkling wine glasses, and the soft glow of candlelight. The wine you choose can transform your meal into a sensory experience. Let's start with the ribeye. Known for its rich marbling and bold flavor, this cut demands a wine with structure and depth. Enter Cabernet Sauvignon. Its bold tannins and dark fruit notes perfectly balance the ribeye's fattiness. Together, they create a harmony of bold meets bold. Next, the filet mignon. This lean and tender cut calls for something more refined. A Pinot Noir, with its soft tannins and delicate red fruit flavors, is the perfect match. It complements the filet's subtlety without overpowering its natural elegance. And for the New York strip, a cut that's both meaty and flavorful, consider pairing it with a Malbec or Syrah. These wines bring smoky, rich undertones that enhance the steak's hearty profile. The result? A pairing that's robust and satisfying. Remember, the key to a great wine pairing is balance. Rich cuts of steak need wines with enough body to stand up to their flavors, while leaner cuts shine with more elegant, nuanced options. So, pour a glass, savor the aromas, and enjoy how the perfect wine can elevate your steak dinner to an unforgettable experience. Cheers! When it's time to serve, think about pairing your steak with sides and sauces that complement its rich flavor. A well-cooked steak deserves sides that enhance its taste without overpowering it. Classic options like creamy mashed potatoes or roasted vegetables are always a hit, but don't be afraid to experiment. Grilled asparagus, buttery corn on the cob, or even a fresh tangy salad can bring balance to the richness of the steak. The key is to think about textures and flavors that work in harmony. Sauces are another way to elevate your steak. Chimichurri, with its vibrant mix of parsley, garlic, and olive oil, adds a fresh, zesty kick. On the other hand, a red wine reduction brings depth and a touch of elegance to the dish. You could also try a creamy peppercorn sauce or a rich béarnaise for a more indulgent experience. The sauce you choose can completely transform the flavor profile of your meal, so don't hesitate to get creative. And don't forget, plating is an art too. The way you present your steak and sides can make a big difference. Start with a clean plate and think about how the colors and shapes of the food interact. A sprinkle of fresh herbs or a drizzle of sauce can add a pop of color and make the dish look even more appetizing. Remember, we eat with our eyes first. A little attention to detail here can turn a great meal into an unforgettable experience. Whether you're hosting a dinner party or simply treating yourself, taking the time to plate your food thoughtfully shows care and effort. It's these small touches that can make your meal feel special and memorable. Presentation, after all, is the final touch of a chef. It's the moment where all your hard work comes together. A beautifully plated steak not only looks impressive, but also sets the tone for the dining experience. So take a moment to step back, admire your creation, and enjoy the satisfaction of serving a dish that's as beautiful as it is delicious. Cooking the perfect steak isn't about rushing. It's about having a little patience. It's about taking the time to let the flavors develop, to let the heat work its magic, and to truly enjoy the process. A great steak isn't just a meal. It's an experience, a celebration of simplicity and quality. Every step, from selecting the right cut of meat to seasoning it with care, plays a role in the final masterpiece. The sizzle of the pan, the aroma of the spices, and the golden crust forming on the steak, it's all part of the journey. And showing reverence for the craft is what makes it truly special. Now, as you plate your creation, take a moment to admire your work. The vibrant colors, the perfect sear, the thoughtful garnishes. It's a testament to your effort and passion. And hey, now you've got all the tools and knowledge to do it yourself. You've unlocked the secrets to a restaurant-quality steak right in your own kitchen. So, go ahead, give it a try. Don't be afraid to experiment, to make it your own, and to share it with those you care about. After all, food is meant to bring people together, to create memories, and to spark joy. Oh, and don't forget to like. Comment below, what's your favorite steak? Subscribe for more restaurant-style recipes you can create right at home. We're here to help you elevate your cooking game, one delicious dish at a time. See the comment section for more wine pairings for steak cuts. Until next time, many blessings and much favor. Until we meet again.